That's my clap today. What's up, guys? Chris here from Mainly Mesh. Wow, I forgot to update you guys from the last tryouts, so I figured I'd start again on the next tryouts. Today is the NLL Combine in Denver. What am I doing? But yeah, so update on my last tryout in Denver. Obviously, I got cut for good reason. It was pretty funny. I think I actually recorded this video and thought I had uploaded it. Sorry, I'm just clearing out of my sweet little Airbnb in here. Lights off. Lights off, be a good guest. Keep that rating up. Also, I found something I never knew I wanted. Oh my goodness. I need it. But yeah, last tryout, I did as well as I thought I was going to. But what was really funny, for some reason I got run over like a few different times. I've been that was gross burp. I'm gonna do this little awkward couch angle because it keeps my arm stable. But so the last tryouts, I was a lot heavier. I think I was like 205, 210. And you know, it seemed to work, but I just thought I could be maybe a little bit faster. There's some LSMs and some individual drills that were beating me off the line and stuff. But part of that is just I'm not very good off the line, and it's actually part of my training right now. But so I was like, oh, I'm gonna be super light and have great cardio, and so I think I got down to like 185. But I'm too tall to play at that weight. And they wanted to have defensive midfielders and two-way middies. Yeah, it was pretty funny. They were like, hey, we're looking for defensive midfielders. And I was like, not me. But yeah, I mean, it was one of those where there was a great moment to, like, right away in the tryout, we're in this opening drill, and John Grant Jr. is evaluating. And I just, like, muff an easy pass. He looks at me and, like, marks down on his clipboard. I'm like, did I just get cut 2 minutes into this? I mean, I ended up like rallying a bit, had some good goals in the drills and whatever, but moral of the story is it was probably a good thing that I got cut, because if I had even come close to making it, it wouldn't have been the best reflection on the MLL in a weird way, because I wasn't as prepared as I should have been. So that's my job now, is to get prepared again. So these last 2 months, I've been really cranking, getting back in shape, back up to 200 pounds, feeling just way more physical. Started working with a new trainer who's awesome, hopefully getting my speed back up. So I'm kind of treating this like a long goal for the next round of tryouts next year, but we will see. So why am I in Denver for the NLL Combine? Let's segue this to a new location. Okay, we're halfway through, walking back from the gas station. I'm not doing so hot. But my whole point about the PLL is that it's clear that the future of lacrosse, field lacrosse for sure, is moving more towards a hybrid game, a lot more two-man action. You know, you've got some big name guys out there who are really built to dominate the field game, who aren't really pulling it off at the PLL this year, you know, who aren't putting up big numbers. I won't name names because they are far better players than I am, and they're still great lacrosse athletes. They just aren't having the success that you would expect them to have at the PLL. So that's the majority of the reason why I'm here. You know, by no means think that I'm good enough to make the NLL, but it's a sport I'm enjoying learning a lot more about, having a fun day today. Off to the scrimmage now, but if I don't follow up after this, I'll catch you guys next time. Hopefully going to be doing some streaming videos soon, but knowing me, who knows? Well, here we are back in Minneapolis, heading to day one of Homegrown Youth Summer Camp. Few final thoughts on things. I always kind of enjoy giving you guys a little bit of background on me. Oh wait, that's really funny. There are two huge footprints in that newly laid concrete. Oh, I'm jealous of that. You know, a lot of my friends are kind in that they don't question me that much as I go off to all these random tryouts. But some of them, every once in a while, I'll get the question, why are you doing this? I've got a weird type of competitiveness where it's not necessarily about beating the other guy. For me, it's a lot of internal competition. Honestly, the biggest chip on my shoulder is just, it's internal in that I only got a year of college ball, the way my life turned out. I was only in college for 2 years. I had to leave the team halfway through sophomore year because of some health issues, and as a result, never really got a chance to see what my potential was. And so for me, these tryouts aren't just about making a team. It's also about seeing how far I can get. And I think part of my frustration at the moment isn't about getting cut necessarily so much as being like, okay, I haven't yet gotten myself to where I believe my playing potential is. And so that's where I'm at this year. I'm about to go harder than hopefully I've ever gone before with my training, because I don't want any more excuses. If I get cut, I get cut. Failure happens in life, I get it. But I just want to be able to look in the mirror and say, I did everything I could. And I think that's where the beauty of sports lies, is in being able to say, I worked as hard as I could and someone else was better than me. Because in all likelihood, that's what's going to happen, right? The talent level in lacrosse has gone through the roof in the last 10 years since I was playing. I don't have as much team experience as other people, but I just want to fulfill my potential. And I think that's kind of all you can really do. I know this is getting really sappy, but it's something I felt like sharing. And it's also kind of healthy for me to verbalize that in a way, because there are days and trips where I look at myself and I'm like, Chris, why are you doing this? And it really is. I want to see how far I can go. And that's part of the joy of sports. So thanks so much for tuning in. People on the bus are judging me for vlogging, so I'm gonna go back into my shell, but make sure you guys check out Homegrown Lacrosse. I'll do another little catch-up video as to what's going on in my lacrosse life. But until then, thanks so much. Catch you guys next time.